Hey there my lovelies, today I'm going to do this holiday get ready with me look. So if you're interested and want to know how I got it, then let's get started. The first item I'm going to use is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. This is in the shade 2W2 Rattan, and I'm just using my finger to dab this onto my skin as the foundation comes with no pump. So I'm using a slightly damp Miracle Complexion sponge by Real Techniques to help even out and stipple this product into my skin. And of course, just do the same procedures on the other half of your face. I love this foundation for holiday times. So then moving on to my setting powder, that was actually the HD MUFE powder little veil thingy, but it actually has my e.l.f. Studio Tone Correcting Powder in there. I shadowed it and just put it in the empty base. So that's what I'm using with a Lancome, oh no, I'm lying, with an e.l.f. powder brush just to set my entire face and move on to the next step. Only Lord knows if I did my makeup this fast, I would be early to everything, but that's actually not the case. Now moving on to the brows, I'm using this spoolie that came in a set by BH Cosmetics. It was the berry something. If I can find it, I'll link it down below as well with all the other products that I'm using in this video. This brow pencil is by MAC and it's in the shade Stud. That happens to be the darkest shade that they offer. I'm just starting at the bottom and kind of filling my way upwards, focusing more on the outer edge, and then again taking this spoolie to soften and disperse the product and soften the brows a little bit more, then doing the same process on the other brow to complete the brows. For my eyeshadow base, I'm using the little mini LORAC behind the scenes that came with my LORAC palette, but then I'm going to take my Vice 3 palette and use the e.l.f. $1 brush. I don't know what it's called. It's from their Essentials line eyeshadow brush, and I'm taking the shade named Truth and putting this all over my eyelid space. Then I'm taking this angled eyeshadow brush by Lancome. It has no additional product. I'm just using it to kind of soften the little crease section. So I'm using a Coastal Scents eyeshadow brush to apply the lid color, which is Alien. This is the pink shade on the 4th row, or 4th column I should say, in the Vice 3 palette. So I'm just putting that all over the lid and doubling up the shade to kind of intensify it a little bit more. This next eyeshadow is called Alchemy, and it's a little bit deeper of a pink with kind of like a purplish berry type of tone in there. I'm using this with the e.l.f. Studio eyeshadow brush, and I'm just applying this in the outer edge, very intensifying the shade and building it up to create a darker kind of gradient effect between the two pinks. Using the dual-ended eyeshadow brush that came with the palette, I'm using the crease side and also the shade named Downfall, which is a wonderful, warm, light brown shade. And I'm just using this all over the crease, blending all the shades together and warming up the look. So I'm just doing a quick touch up now of the shade Alchemy, taking a powder brush and just sweeping that under my eye area to remove any fallouts. Now I'm using the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara. This is one of the little mini samples that came as the Beauty Insider gift from Sephora. I love the very luxurious look that it gives your lashes, but I really love this in combination with another favorite of mine, which is the It's So Big Volumizing Mascara by Elizabeth Moth. I was introduced to this mascara through Ipsy, and then I purchased the full size, and I'm really in love with this mascara. Now this is a look like, look at those lashes. Just you know what I mean? So beautiful. Now moving on to the eyeliner. This is an eyeliner that I'm using by Urban Decay from their 24/7 Glide On line, and the name is Twice Baked. I got this in a gift set, and it's the best gift set I've purchased ever. I've used it the entire year. Moving on to bronzer, I'm using the NARS Laguna, which is in a palette, but they do sell it in a single form. I'm just using this as a bronzer, also a blush. I really love the way this looks in the fall time. So I'm just putting this all over the perimeter of my face, and then the cheek section, and then just all over basically, and repeating this on the other side. I'm using a combination of two products for the lips. The first one is the Jumbo Lip Gloss Stick in Sangria Starters by e.l.f. And then I'm also using a satin lipstick by MAC in the shade Twig. It's a mid-tone muted pink that's available all year round because it's not limited edition, and I love this lipstick for the fall season. So this is the combo that I've been loving so far. This is the final look. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put that down in the comments section. I'll have any links to reviews or where you can buy these products in the description bar, so check that out. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays!